Hello, I'm Zhenyu from Hing Films, and today we're going to learn about how to do live stream using a free software called OBS Studio. So let's jump right into it, okay? This whole tutorial will take about 10 minutes or less, hopefully. So this whole thing is going to be split up into 3 parts. We're going to learn how to get the software, what kind of hardware do you need, and then we're going to learn how to put content into our live stream, and lastly, we're going to learn how to go live. So let's get started. The first thing that you need to do is you're going to download OBS Project. Go to obsproject.com, download OBS Studio, then choose depending on what system you're using. Your computer should have a microphone or webcam. If you're using a desktop, right, then you're going to get an external mic, you're going to get a USB mic, and then go and get a webcam. So after you've installed OBS, download it, install it, open up OBS, and then this is what it will look like. Let me just quickly run through with you the different parts of OBS, okay? So this gigantic part is called the program view. This is where you see whatever content that you're going to be live streaming out. Now this is scene. Scene is kind of like template. So for example, I can have a scene where it is only camera, and then another scene is PowerPoint slide plus camera, and then another scene is maybe 2 cameras, for example. Okay, so just different scenes, yeah. Sources is what goes into a scene. So it is tied to the scene. So scene first, then sources. Okay. For the audio mixer and the scene transition part, that one I'll go into it later, no worries. Controls is where the master controls are. You can start streaming, stop streaming, go into settings from there. So today's tutorial, we're going to learn how to create 2 scenes. The first one is webcam only, meaning to say it's just our face there, right? And the second one is we're gonna have a PowerPoint slide full screen, and then with our face at one tiny corner. So 2 scenes. Let's get started. So the first one, you can see that a scene is already created for you by default, but I like to rename it. So right click, rename. We're gonna call this cam only. Do not hit enter, just click. If you hit enter, it wouldn't work. I don't know why, okay? Now next, we're gonna press plus. We're gonna say cam plus slides and click OK. Then we go back to the first one, which is the cam only scene. We're gonna add sources. So for the cam only, what do we want? We want our webcam, right? We want to see our face there. So add sources. I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna hit video capture device. Now create new. We're gonna name this webcam and hit OK. Now device, if you have your USB camera plugged in, right, then you should see it here as well. But if you have a built-in camera, then it should show up here, and then you should see a preview, okay? Hit OK, and now we have inserted your webcam into this scene, into the cam only scene. So now you see it's not full screen, right? That's because of some resolution thing, because this is a 1080p canvas and then this webcam is only 720p, but you don't have to care about the technical stuff. What you have to do is just right click, transform, and fit to screen. And there you have it, it goes full screen. Okay, so if you want to add your logo at the top, very straightforward. Just press plus, image. You should have your own personal logo. Let's just call this logo. I've selected my logo. And then you see it's huge, right? So I just resize it. So you see that every time, right, you go to a layer, right? So you go to the sources, you click on it, right? There's kind of like a red color rectangle around it. So you can actually use this to resize whatever source that you're working with. Okay, I think it looks pretty sweet. So now we have it already, right? The cam only scene is done. Move on. Now we're gonna put camera plus PowerPoint slide. Okay, how do we do it? First, we add the camera again because we want our face to be at the tiny corner over here, right? Okay, so video capture device, same thing, press plus, video capture device. Now, this time around, you don't have to create a new one because we have already created one previously. So just click on existing, webcam, OK. This time around, do you want to stretch it to full? No, we don't want it to fit the screen. So I'm just gonna minimize it. I'm just gonna put it at this corner. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Next, we're gonna add the PowerPoint slide, okay? The second thing we're gonna add to this scene. So just click on plus, we're gonna click on window capture. Okay, I'm gonna name this PowerPoint. It can be whatever software that you want to use, okay? Click OK. Now, for Mac, right, when I first install it, you don't really see, you cannot see so many items on. That is because you need to go into System Preferences, you go to Security and Privacy, go to Privacy, scroll down to Screen Recording, and then you have to check OBS to give OBS the permission to actually capture your window. Okay, so once you've done that, you just restart the program, it will show up. So once you have that, then we have to go to PowerPoint. So let's say I open up PowerPoint now. I have my slides, right? Okay. I'm gonna select PowerPoint. So now we have PowerPoint, we click OK. But you see, for PowerPoint, right, you don't want people to see your slides and your notes and your comments whatsoever, right? Okay, we want to go into full screen. But the thing is, when you click full screen, you cannot monitor your live stream. So what do? Go to slideshow, setup slideshow. You're gonna select browse by an individual window and click OK. So what it does is when you go into slideshow mode, right, it doesn't go full screen. You can actually resize this window. Let's just say I'm gonna resize it down like that. You see? Come back here. That shouldn't be the case. Okay, I think there's something wrong. Let's re-add it. Let's select PowerPoint. Okay, all you have to do now, right, is I know that my slide is in the 16:9 aspect ratio, but if your slide, right, is in a more squarish format, then no choice, right? You either have to stretch it or you leave a black bar at the sides. Okay, so for now, I would like to just expand this and then I make it fit to screen. Okay, and it looks nice. Now, then you realize that, hey, my face got blocked by a PowerPoint slide. How? So just no worries, go to sources, right? Just drag your webcam above PowerPoint and then you should have your face back. Now that we have added two scenes, quite straightforward, right? Okay, so cam only, and then when we want to present, go into our content, I just click this and I'm in. Okay, next we're gonna move into the audio mixer part. The audio mixer part, right, by default, I think 2 channels of audio have been added for you already. First is the desktop audio. Desktop audio is a sound that comes from your computer. So let's say you are playing a video, or you have like some sound effects in your PowerPoint slides, or you're doing a music program, music software. That's where the sound is going to come from. Mic and aux is where, for our use case, right, is our built-in mic or a USB microphone that you want for your voice. Okay, so just click on this gear icon for the mic aux channel. Go to properties, and then for device, select whichever microphone that you have. So for ours, it will be the built-in microphone. But if you have a USB mic, then it will be your USB microphone, whatever the name is, okay? And then click OK. Now, this blue color thing here is the volume slider. So when you talk, right, you don't want it to be too loud. By default, it's all the way at max. Then you see, it's always hitting the red bar, it's peaking. So we want to lower it down so that when I talk, it is always hovering at a very healthy level of around, it's around the green and the yellow region, not hitting red, okay? Same for the desktop audio. I don't have any sounds here, but if you have, go and try it out. Make sure it's not too loud, adjust the levels accordingly, okay? And then to mute, let's say you want to play back a video and you don't want your voice to be inside, then you just click this button and it will mute. So your voice will not get live stream. Okay, now the scene transition part, cut or fade, you have 2 options. So fade is when we change scene, right? You see there's like a dissolve. But if you change it to cut, then it's a straightforward cut. So quite straightforward over there. So now that we have done up the 2 scenes, right, it is time to go live. Very easy, okay? For today's example, we're gonna use YouTube, but regardless of the platform they're using, let's say Twitch lah or Facebook lah, it's about the same, okay? So just go to YouTube, create the video, go live. Let it load. Okay, for ours, so it'll be new stream. So you want to choose stream instead of webcam because now you want to show other stuff, right? You want to manage, you want to have more control rather than just straight from your webcam and you live stream it out, right? You want to have a PowerPoint slide. So stream, key in the name of your stream. I'm going to say this is a live stream, Hing Films live stream demo. Okay, I'm going to go unlisted, but this is the same as the usual YouTube settings. Description, demo, education. Okay, then there's a schedule for later part. So if you are not planning to have your live stream now, right, let's say you want your live stream to be at 4 PM later or another day, then you can schedule. So you do your setup first, you do your dry run, then you go live when the time is up, create stream. Okay, then you'll be presented with another page. So in this page, right, you only need to grab one very important key, which is your stream key. Your stream key is over here. Otherwise, it will be a pop-up in the middle of the screen. Then you just copy your stream key. Now, your stream key by default is hidden like a password. Why? Because anyone that has your stream key, right, can stream to your YouTube channel or your Facebook Live. So you don't want that to happen. Your stream key should be kept secret. It is like a password. So it's hidden by default. So I'm gonna copy my stream key. I'm I'm gonna go back to OBS. Go to settings, hit on stream. Now service, we're gonna choose YouTube. So depending on what you're using, Facebook Live or Twitch. So for ours, it will be YouTube. Alright, I'm gonna go to the primary server. For the stream key, I'm just gonna paste, press OK, and then you click start streaming. So let's say now I only want to stream my face. Okay, start with my face first. Now let's go back to YouTube. And then now you should be able to see that your stream health, you've gone to stream health, it says stream is healthy. Meaning to say the software is actually getting a good connection. Okay, so once the go live button turns blue or whatever color is ready to go live. Okay, now this preview here, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work now. Normally, this is where you can see your face there already. And then you can press this share button to get the link to your stream so that you can share it on your social media. Click on go live. So right now, if you wait for a while, then you can start to see my face there already, right? And my double chin, okay? And then now I'm gonna switch to slides. Say I'm gonna start presenting soon. Okay, I'm gonna minimize this at the side so that I can see what I'm doing. My PowerPoint slide, and then this one. Okay, so I can continue to monitor my YouTube page. So if anyone asks any questions on the live chat, right, I can reply. At the same time, if I go to my PowerPoint slide, then I can continue to present. With that concludes today's tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you find this video useful, please help to share it. If not, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, wash your hands. Bye bye.